Tati here. DJ Tati Mia.
Okay.
What you talking about?
Okay.
What is he saying?
What you talking about?
I wish I had the drop. Oh my god.
Nah, we're gonna take the drop. We're gonna put it in.
We're gonna take it.
We're gonna put it in.
Size now.
This is the Pastel Social, episode 6.
Yeah,
I mean,
episode 6.
It's
in
Pastel's on his
my
phone, just chilling on his phone.
Something like that.
Sucking his own dick over there.
It's like my dad.
Mabel gazing.
So we got Tati.
Awesome.
She's a producer.
Mhm.
She's a DJ. She's an influencer.
Talk.
New internship at B5.
Talk
You
heavy.
should let her say
Going
herself,
parties.
bro.
Get him
Visual
on.
artist.
No, I want to hear from the people. I want to hear from the people.
She's an influencer in the streets.
Okay.
Philly's own, flash mobbing,
go.
fashion dresses.
Let's go.
It's a me.
Let's go.
It's a me. Flash mobbing.
Not no more. It's my old life.
My whole life.
That my old like.
Yeah, I run a women's collective now for the youth.
Uh-oh. Wow.
Alright, tell us more
We're
about
gonna
it.
get that.
I have a women's collective called We in the Mix, and I curate events and run a website to give girls a platform.
Okay. So when do you have an event? When's your next event?
Well, my last event was like 3-4 months ago at the Foundry. I had Just Blaze and Aside and China Rogers and Bob Nero and a lot of other DJs, FM, Baby.com.
Let's go.
I DJ'd, of course. But yeah, it was expensive as hell to throw that. So
Was that plug talk?
stay tuned. Huh? Yeah, it was Plug Talk. After that, after the event for the hurricane relief people, like I raised $300 for Puerto Rico. That was my last event at Come From Next Side.
Let's give it up for.
You raised a good amount of money.
But
It was only 300, but I was like
I mean,
way
that's
more.
good, though.
It was like a Tuesday night and it was raining, so I didn't expect nobody to come. People came, showed love. I felt like the mayor raised some money.
sounds good. What was it was for a Kickstarter, right?
So what?
Something, it was for like a Kickstarter or like a GoFundMe or something like that.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't even know the people. They just was raising all this money and they said they were gonna ship like stuff over. So I was like, I got you. I'm gonna try my best.
Good.
So how did you get into DJing period?
Well, my friend
Break it down.
Phil, well, y'all know Phil from
Yeah,
Common Ground.
yeah.
He bought me a beat app for my iPad, and he was like, "If I buy this for you, like, are you really gonna be serious?" And I was like, "Yeah, I swear to God, just buy it for me." And he bought it for me. And my first gig was on my iPad at Piazza, and I was making beats off there. And then I met this guy, and I started dating him. He was a DJ, and then when we broke up, I was like, I just want to be more lit than him. So
Word.
I kept it going.
Nice.
What a story, man.
What kind of tracks do you drop? What are your favorite songs to drop? Like to
I make all house music.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't like making trap music for some reason. I don't know, I like to dance, so.
Do you DJ house music too, or you DJ house music too?
But most people don't know how to respond to that because we live in the hood.
Yeah.
So like all the hood guys would just look at me like for a sec, like I don't know what to do with this.
You ain't got no Yeezy, nigga?
I try to ease it in, but yeah. It depends on the crowd. Like I look around like, well these niggas not gonna feel this, so I'm not gonna play this.
Yeah.
That's interesting. So like, what's your favorite? Like, what's your go-to track when like you're like looking for a song that you know people will respond to? Like,
You know me, I play Chief Keef.
okay, you go.
Yeah.
Well that just gets me hyped. I usually like
What song though? Like, what's your number one banger? Where you be like, this isn't working. I'm gonna throw my ace in the hole out there. Boom, it's gonna work.
I don't never play the same set ever.
Oh, okay.
Like I usually practice like an hour or 2 hours before, but it never goes as planned because I usually just have to go like with the crowd.
Yeah.
So it's like literally in the moment. I really don't know.
Word. Okay.
I just finesse it.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you play like a lot of your friends who are artists too? Like you play their music stuff like that?
Yeah. When I DJ'd at 40 ounce bounce, I played all Philly music. Like all my friends. Like, I made sure I was like send me your shit. So like I know a lot of people from Philly are gonna be here, but people outside of Philly gonna be here because it's like the clout party. So.
Yeah.
Cloudy. Oops, stepped a little cloudy.
How important is it to like support your friends in art and stuff like that?
Important, because before I was a DJ, I used to like go to all their shows and like pay to actually see all my friends and like literally spend my last. So like being a DJ kind of like helped me be able to help them even more about other than just like attending.
Right.
So like that's really pretty much the point. Me being a DJ is like not for myself, it's like for everybody else.
Wow. Okay.
So is DJing your dream job? Is like that?
Yeah,
that's
I found
your dream
tweets from 2010 saying I just want to be a DJ. I wish I was a DJ.
Right.
Cause I was always like going to parties and like everyone always like was attracted to me to be like lit with and have fun with, but I didn't know how to make money off of it. I just was like everyone just always wants me to be with them at a party. So how can I like do something with it? And I didn't want to rap. And like, it wasn't my passion to rap, and I didn't want to be like every other girl and just start rapping. So I was like, what can I do to stand out? And I'm like, oh, it's not a lot of girl DJs, so let me try and make some beats.
Okay.
And it worked out.
Now
You
let's
do rap,
ask.
I know how to rap, yes.
Let's
But
ask
it's not
the
like I
age-
like.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm not. It's not my passion. Like, you know how some people are just like good at something, but it's not like what I want to do.
Right.
You know, like
But there's, yeah, rap is so funny.
it's fun, but it's not like.
No, just I said it's funny. This shit is so funny.
Rap is
I just
funny.
know how to do it.
Coming from a rapper.
That is funny.
Cause my first
Rap is
job was
funny.
at the Art Institute. I used to like make raps. They used to pay me $100 a week to make raps about violence. It was
Really?
it's so dumb. But like after I started doing poetry and got paid for it, I was like, let me just keep doing poetry. And then one day all my friends were like, you could really rap, you might as well do it. But I recorded the track.
The artist. Wait, like the school.
Hmm?
I thought you meant the.
Yeah, the Art Institute. I work for them.
Okay.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Like someone's everything.
I don't know nothing. Puncho knows nothing.
Let's talk about Drop the Track. Yeah, only my friends heard the track. Like I rap for my friends or like people I'm close to, and everyone's like, it's lit.
I feel like we all heard the track.
Yeah.
We all
Yeah.
heard the track. I didn't know if you had multiple tracks.
I had to.
You have 2 tracks. I haven't heard the second track. You gotta drop the track.
We need more, man. We need more.
I might have to drop the track.
On this
More
podcast.
music.
It's gonna be playing right now.
More music. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta
Alright, let's ask the age-old question.
Every
This
time
is
you
what
say drop the track, it's gonna start over.
everybody wants to know. This is what everybody wants to know. DJ Tati Mia, what nationality, ethnicity are you?
Big question.
That's a huge question. I get that question a fucking lot.
I'm Dominican, Black, and Irish.
Let's go.
Okay, that's
Now the press knows. That's it. That's
Here it
that's
is.
what go in the magazines and whatnot. Boom, stand.
stand.
That's it.
No, I'm not done with the female rapper thing. So
No, continue.
I wanna know, like, since you have 2 tracks, you're probably gonna be actually rapping at some point, like seriously, probably making tapes and stuff like that. Just curious about how you feel about female rappers in general and their place in hip hop and stuff like that. No, because I enjoy certain female rappers, but there's some that I don't like. Yeah, I love Cuban.
Let's go.
My favorite women rappers are Cash Doll and China. Those are the only ones I can actually like listen to like on my downtime and take them seriously.
Yeah.
Like everybody else, like I guess I was in the club and be lit. I'm like, oh, this is lit,
Yeah.
but not like on my leisure time. Cause I don't know why I don't believe them.
We're just gimmicky.
Like the
Right?
stuff they say, I don't believe them. Like I feel like they probably like was around hood niggas, but I don't feel like if I gave them the 30, they don't know how to shoot it or like any of that. I don't feel like they ever robbed nobody or been robbed or like I don't know. When I see it, I'm just like I don't believe it.
It just looks like
I
a
need
whole
more.
show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Who knows? They probably did go through that stuff. I just don't believe it.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
They're not
Exactly.
selling it to me.
Exactly.
Like,
So you're gonna be talking about AKs and
yeah, like I actually been through stuff. I don't feel like, I mean, everybody knows Philly's bad, but like I really been in some shit. So
should I be scared?
told you that's my whole life.
That's my whole life.
Should I be scared
I'm
of the
just rapping
city?
my whole life.
Sorry.
Rapping my whole life.
Should we be scared of the city?
What? Yeah, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
I would never raise kids here.
No, I wouldn't either.
Where would you raise kids at? You could live anywhere.
Not
where you
in
live.
this town.
Where?
This is a
The
very
sticks?
Where? What's better than
toxic
you?
town.
Where do you feel safe? Where?
I'm just not here. Like
At all?
Where would your
everywhere,
kids feel safe?
everywhere here is the hood. Like even the nice parts is the hood. Like
Where
niggas
was
in
you?
Uptown, Cheltenham have nice ass houses. Most of my friends died in Uptown, even though it's like nice ass, pretty ass houses around.
Yeah, it's true.
Like everyone, it's like you know how like you'll go to Cali, it's like oh these are the parts you stay away from. You go to Philly, it's like
Nah, but
it's
Cali,
bad everywhere.
but in Cali they got like yards and like houses with big yards and stuff like that. And it's still a hood.
so we just
Like,
broke. That's why.
I guess.
They don't care
That's
about
not being broke on
potholes.
You
time.
could be in a row house in like South Philly and it can be like a nice neighborhood. It can be a trap, you know?
That's why I said this town. Period. Like,
That's true.
taking up shop. Can't raise no kids here.
Town.
So where's your next move? Are you moving? Like,
I'm moving to Cali in May, but only for a month. And then I'm gonna go to LA. now.
okay.
Hey.
Hey, I think we're going to Cali.
So,
what did I say?
Are those some of your favorite
April,
places?
April.
Like, what are your favorite places that your art is taking you to?
Miami and DC. Texas, I had fun there, but I was like super drunk, so I felt like I was on South Street just drunk. Cause there was like all these girls around me and like
Like a
pulling me,
long-ass South
and
Street,
like
right?
it was just like I was just in the mix, but like drunk as fuck. I couldn't really like understand what was going on. I just know I seen all my followers come up to me like, oh my god, Tati, 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 and I'm just like,
So it's like all the dudes on South Street that be grabbing you by the
No, it was girls.
Oh.
I didn't get no niggas out there. It was all girls.
Woo!
It was just all girls. And I was just like, this is a lot. Like, this is really hype. I really feel like I'm still in Philly, but just girls are just like, I know you, I follow you.
You're loved.
It was lit though, but Miami for sure. I felt like I was living my best life in Miami.
I've never been to Miami.
I was in the club. I got to stand on the speakers when Meek came. I was like, I'm from Philly. You gotta let me do this. I gotta rep Meek.
Oh my god.
But yeah, Miami for sure.
Word.
DC is a good vibe. Everyone like compliments you there. Like in Philly, girls just stare at me. Like in DC, girls come up to you like, oh, you're pretty. Like I like how you dress.
Oh, you're pretty.
No,
Here, I'm
DC is
gonna get
sick.
that.
I love DC. Everybody's really
I
friendly.
only
Yeah.
been to DC
Like, everybody's
once.
nice. You never been to DC?
I only been there like once.
I really
gotta
like
take
it
you to
there.
DC. It's not far.
And they have like little nice girl and sexy brunches. Like
Oh, yeah.
it's nice.
Right.
They're cute little events. You get dressed up and be cool.
Yeah.
Drink mimosas.
They got this store.
Black
it's, like a
excellence
rest-
out
it's
there.
like a restaurant and a store. The same thing. It's like fire. I forgot the name of the place, but it's like they got good Mexican food.
Like the whole like DC is known for.
I've had
Is it the whole
some
DC?
fire Mexican food from
No,
all different
yeah.
places there. It's sick. I love DC.
I need to get out more. Like at least in the US. I've been around the world, but I haven't been like in the US like that. Yeah, that's
Okay.
great.
Think about it.
Yeah, we're right.
Think about it on air.
Let it
Think
marinate.
about it. Marinate.
Read about it. Think about it. Read about it.
Yeah, so let's talk about your new internship. So, how would you describe your style and stuff like that?
Tomboyish. I'm comfortable. I like feeling comfortable mostly. Careless. I don't really like come up with looks like girls be like I'm serving looks. I kind of just wake up and just see my clothes and be like, this what I'm
That's
wearing
the
today.
move.
So it's like more, I guess so on my mood. Like if my friends are like making me get dressed hot, like I'll put some like thought into it. But if I just wake up and hang out with I guess y'all, like I just, alright, put this on today.
Yeah.
I don't really think about it. Everyone likes how I dress, but I don't really like,
Consider anything.
have like the way. Yeah, it's just Tati. I remember American Apparel, I said American Apparel.
American Apparel.
I remember American Apparel had a job interview and they're like, describe your style. And I was like, Tati. And they're like, oh my God, that's the best answer we got all day. And I'm like,
That's it. Blue steel.
This is all we ever wanted.
you're being
That's
yourself.
just like Zoolander.
No, was that what's the name of the source?
What?
What?
The,
Oh no, I had a shoe at the source.
Yeah, I saw that.
It was that was a streetwear shoe.
Word.
Yeah, they just wanted you to style yourself
Okay.
and show up.
Yeah.
So like, what are your favorite, like, in terms of style? Like, what's your favorite color/color combination stuff that you like?
My favorite color is purple, but I noticed I wear a lot of black and a lot of blue.
Okay.
Yeah,
This is true.
So you like dark colors.
yeah.
Okay.
But I do like bright colors though. It just depends what I'm wearing.
She used to wear more bright colors when she was younger.
You're hype.
Yeah. Okay, you're hype.
Hey guys, kids are watching.
Yeah, kids are watching, so yeah. I've known Tati for a very long
Alright,
time.
you know the Dawn Alley, right?
She flew in there.
Kind of like her. Like if I had money, I'd dress like her.
A Laylee
Yeah,
May.
she's sick.
You talking about a Laylee May?
Yeah. If I had bread, I'd just like.
A lot of women look up to her.
She has a great style.
I don't.
She has
I'm
a great
broke.
style.
I be looking
face
her
doesn't
stuff
look-
up, I'm
her
like,
face looks like she doesn't like people though. Like,
I don't get
it
her.
kind of.
She has a nice voice. She sounds nice.
Yeah, she sounds nice and she dresses nice, but when I look at her, she looks like she doesn't want
Don't
me
touch
to
me.
even like get around, like go away. Like,
Did she
I mean,
have
how would
her
y'all
own
describe my style?
motocross.
Motorsport.
Motorsport.
What's that movie called? Underworld.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Actually, that is
No, you know who she
Like the
dressed-
rise of the
she dressed
Viking
like
Prince.
A WWE superstar, a woman WWE wrestler.
Like a diva.
Yeah, a diva.
Ooh.
Kinda like,
Yeah.
like I can see you like dressing up in like motocross outfits and like wrestling people on TV.
Damn, that's my
She
new
already does
career.
aggressive motocross
Yeah.
outfits.
Motocross outfits.
Motocross, Umbro,
Fox.
Fire, all sportswear. What is this? DJ Tati from the top turnbuckle.
Jeff Hardy.
Oh my God.
Might be in Bjork also. You see how Bjork
Oh yeah, well.
I actually buy my clothes off the Motorsport website.
Yeah, I know you
Word.
do. Sus.
Yeah.
You out here. Bike life,
Like,
you know.
Billy.
Who's in charge here?
Who's running the show?
What are some of your favorite cartoons?
Oh, Adventure
Yeah, yeah,
Time,
Uh,
Regular Show, Family Guy, Black Dynamite.
See.
I have short-term memories. This is hard. I like all anime, for the most part. I don't know their name. I don't know how to pronounce them. I'm not gonna put myself. I watch a lot of like old stuff, like when you were a kid, like Cat Dog and stuff.
I have a really good website for you, by the way.
What is it? Share it with everybody.
Yeah.
I was kind of so sharing.
It's illegal.
Yeah, this is super legal. Kiss Anime.
Oh yeah, Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah.
This anime is fun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I already watched
has,
that's
like,
my, I have that. I
Logo's
already paid for it.
everybody. KissAnime.com.
Yeah, that's where I watch them on Sunday.
KissAnime.com. Watch all your illegal.
I'll probably figure out some more later, but I can't think of any.
Let's go.
You do collages. Like, how did that come to be? And like, what are you saying? And
When I used to get on punishment, I used to cover my whole wall in like magazines because I couldn't leave. And then as recent, I was just like, yo, like, I used to really do magazine collages. Like, what happened to that? And then one day I was like, I'm just gonna try to do that shit online. And then I had got Adobe Illustrator on my phone. I do everything on my phone. So then,
Hey,
yeah, I mean,
Renaissance woman.
Lex said chiblet.
Hey, the chiblets. I'm in the bed.
Yeah, I literally just started 3 weeks ago. Like, just at work, bored. Because I work in the office, so I be bored as fuck. So I just was like, let me try this shit.
yeah, but also years ago. But also years ago.
Yeah.
Look at me trying to get at, bro. So actually years ago in turn, eons in the past, when the earth was still brown. Let me leave this nigga alone. I'm sorry, Kalal. I'm
I'm a
sorry.
dinosaur, bro.
Fake.
So, how about shout outs? Like, who are your favorite people to work with and like people you've met on your travels?
On my travels. I think most of Philly DJs, I don't have like any beef for any Philly DJs. Like they all equally help me, inspire me. So like Astro, Silo,
Let's go.
FM.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah, like all the girl DJs, like they inspire me with their girls, of course. All the girls that are like on my like bills for the events, like Baby.com and Kasha. Like I fuck with Kasha. Like I know her since like high school.
I've never
Well,
met
like first year college.
I never met her either.
Yeah,
I know
I
who
like
she
her
is,
a
but
lot.
like I never met her.
her. Exactly.
But
The only other
Yeah.
girl DJs I heard of is like the Pretty Girls, Trap Music, and then screaming like DJ Haram or something.
yeah, I like
No, but what about
anybody else you on the flyer with. I never had like a bad
Oh, yeah,
experience
yeah.
with nobody.
Yeah.
For real.
Those are like that's a different year time period.
Yeah,
like,
kinda different.
Like the Mad Decent,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. I'm talking about like the younger people.
We're talking about from Philly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those are only other female DJs.
Oh yeah, Quiet Hype. I've DJed with him a few times.
Yeah.
I like his energy.
It was interesting when I found out he's a person.
Oh yeah, you thought it was like.
I thought it was a huge, like, but I knew him, but I didn't. I thought Quiet Hype was more than just him, you know what I mean?
Oh, shout out to Cloud. Yeah, Cloud Atrium.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out Cloud Atrium.
Hi.
Gonna be lit one day.
It's The Rock.
He's been on here before.
Yeah,
yeah.
episode
Yeah,
1.
yes.
Cloud Atrium. Shout out him.
Way back when.
Yeah, way back.
So, speaking of women DJs, female DJs, whatever you prefer, what can you say about being a black woman or woman of color in art or in like as a DJ and as a professional in general? And is it harder for women in the industry?
Yeah. Reason why I started We in the Mix actually is. Y'all stop. Be serious for 1 second.
I feel like a dad, man.
The reason why I started. The reason why
Dumbass.
Cut yourself.
No kidding.
The reason why I started We in the Mix is because like I was like witnessing a lot of like sexism, and then I started experiencing it, and then I started talking to more girls, and I'm like, wait, like this really happens all the time. So like promoters usually only hit me up because they want to have sex with me. So like I'll be all hyped, like, oh, like they about to hit me up to work at this club, and they be like, oh, you cute, and I'm like, oh, this is not about business, and they be like, oh no, like. It was just weird. Like recently, some club promoter hit me up and was like, "Oh, is it hard? Do you get mad that guys already like come at you because you're attractive and notice that before you're DJing?" And I'm like, "Well, you're doing it right now." Like, and he was like, "Yeah, well, maybe we could work in the future, but like, here's my number." Blah blah. He was like, "You should be lucky that I'm even noticing you. I'm in the industry." And I'm like, "Well, I've been DJing for 4 years. Like, you don't have to tell me that I should feel lucky. Like, I am in the industry. Like, do you know who I am?" And I was just like, I'm just sick of that because I feel like guys could have like I fuck with the movement, bro, and actually network and get something out of that conversation. But like, they'll meet me and be like, "Oh, you DJ, that's cute," or whatever. But like the fact that I don't want to have sex with them or bag them, then they won't like work with me. So it's weird.
Yeah.
Cause I've seen people like get opportunities that I'm like, they don't even they don't really do anything. And I've reached out to that person to work with them too, but they don't want to work with me because I don't want to talk to them. But then you meet a nigga at a party, dap him up, like, yeah, take my number, bro. and now y'all get to work together.
Exactly.
So it's like, it's just hard, but I just like, that's why I started doing my own events, so I don't gotta rely on other people to book me and have to go through that whole stage of being disrespected. Like I had someone tell me that DJs don't deserve guest lists, and they made my boyfriend leave and was like, he can't come in, like, if he has to pay, and I'm like, what? And they're like, man, DJs aren't artists, and I'm like, what? Do you know your history? Like, DJs are the whole reason why there is hip-hop. So then he like wrote me a paragraph. I was like, I'm sorry, like I apologize. But I'm just like, why you want to say that to a rapper? Like a rapper brings 50 guys in, but like a white little light skinned girl come in, like, oh, can I, my boyfriend come in? You're like, nope. Like you just hating.
Reciprocation. When people don't reciprocate, like, so if a guy was a promoter and wanted to talk to you, I feel like it'd be smarter for him to be like, let me put her on this set, see her abilities, learn her abilities, like see, like, you know what I'm saying, and continue to help her. That way I'd be like,
there are people that give me opportunities, but
you know?
It's slim. Cause that's why I shout out like Astro and FM and stuff like that. Like they Silo and them like gave me opportunities to help me and learn from them and like be there for me, but like the rest of these niggas, like, they just wanna fuck. So it's like, at that point, I was like, I'm just gonna start my own business, like, start my own thing, and not worried about who's not booking me. So I'll just do my own stuff.
Exactly.
And then, like, eventually, the people, like, will respect me, and I'll do it for the people that do respect me, not for the niggas that is just trying to fuck me.
Right. So with We in the Mix, do you run everything on your own, or do you have a team that? So you do everything, like everything from
it was like
branding
me and 2 other girls, but I still was running the website by myself. Like I made the website, but like now it's just me.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, it's in
Drop
my
that
bio.
tag in there.
Follow me on Instagram, Tatiana Mia with 3 A's. It's in my bio.
One more time.
Tatiana Mia, TatianaMiaa.
I need everybody to understand. Follow
But
that.
yeah, basically my website, like it has guys and girls on there, but I like feature girls from like the city locally and like from the country, and I reach out to girls and like interview them and ask them about like their art, or, like how to get there, stuff like that, and I just like update the music, and like I have like the fashion segment, and I do like art. This is basically all what girls do.
Right. And upon
Is WeInTheMix.com. It's in my bio.
Yeah, it's in your bio.
Yeah.
that's some real lazy shit talking about. Extremely
It's a
lazy.
long domain.
I know, I'm just messing with you. Everybody who is like interested in Tati and what she does, by all means, if you have any women that you feel like you'd like to submit to her, for
Yeah,
her
if
to,
you have
like,
anybody
work
that
with or
should be
something like
highlighted.
that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hit me
She's
up.
very open to that. It's a long
Just go
pestle.
to- just go to her page.
It almost looks like a dot splash that, like, how long it is.
Yeah, I'm not kidding.
I'm not kidding.
But yo, let's go through some segments.
Let's go.
I want to know who you fucking with right now. That's my favorite segment. Who you fucking with right now? Like who you
Music wise?
Yeah, like who's your favorite artist right now? Like who are you?
XXX and Trippie Redd, I actually listen to them every day. I would never think I would.
I'm
Like,
surprised.
I really like XXX. Maybe because it's like he's sad right now.
He has the shifts in music. You like
Yeah, like when my grandma died, like he was like in a dark place and he was singing a lot of sad stuff. So I was like, kind of need this because I was feeling like a little numb, and the music kind of like helped me feel something. So like I fucked with him. At first when he was like doing all that screaming and stuff, like I didn't fuck with him.
I know you did.
But now I'm like, you actually are a good artist despite all the like negative stuff that like people say about him. Yeah, everyone knows I already listen to Chief Keef, Travis Scott. Everybody knows that about me. Migos, Gucci Man. I listen to a lot of Young Jeezy.
Let's go.
Oh, did you hear his new album? How was it?
It was Jeezy, but it wasn't like bad. It wasn't like you know how you listen and you expect more. It was just Young Jeezy.
My man got a nice set of new teeth. He lost weight.
I fuck with a lot of
He's in clubs.
Future.
Jeezy, he looks so different now, man. Healthy boy.
Yeah. But yeah, I fuck with Future, Young Thug.
Healthy boy, man.
I listen to Grimes. She's one of my like DJ inspiration as a girl. Like I listen to a lot of Grimes.
You know, it's funny. I didn't know about her for a while. So
Really? Oh, when I first saw her, I was like, oh, be like that.
Yeah.
You did see her.
She was at
Put the microphone under her.
We did
Were you
see her.
there?
Just like,
I think I was.
You were working for Little Babies at the time, I think.
Yeah. And then after that, Kanye came up or whatever.
I listen to a lot of Lana Del Rey. I like sad music.
Lord.
I used to listen to a lot of Spooky Black.
You should listen to Banks.
Okay.
You like Banks?
Robbie?
No.
I listen to him though.
I know Tati loves Rob Banks. You need to listen to Banks. She's a singer. She used to date this guy, or she used to be married to this guy by the name of Totally Enormous Dinosaurs. But she has this really good album.
I would have to go through my history though. We all listen to like It's like so much different shit I
Yeah,
listen
exactly.
to. I couldn't even be like, who am I listening to right now?
Yeah, like right now.
Just like your
head.
favorite right now. Like that's what it is.
Oh yeah, every day I could listen to X. Oh, 6 Black, or is it just Black?
I think it's black.
Yeah, it's Black.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. You shouldn't put the 6 there.
Six
You
Black.
throw me off.
Six
Yeah.
Slack, yeah.
Slack.
I say it all the time.
Oh, me too.
I just
That's my
text
ex.
him right. Hey,
This nigga text me all the time.
What?
Slap.
Our man Visions is
Oh,
in
yeah, I say it
here
all the time. My
filming.
boyfriend
Oh
is
yeah,
so
shout
bad.
out to Visions Filming.
Hi, Vision.
It's a boy, the man.
Hey.
Be alone.
I'm sipping a
Do y'all fuck
cold.
with them people I named? Y'all
Oh,
fuck with
Of
them?
course, yeah. We love all these
I'll be
people.
completely honest with you, like no lie.
I do.
I
love
like
him.
Black. Like he has a few songs that are like pretty good. I don't like his fan base. Like what his fan like
I didn't
what,
even know we had a fan base.
yeah, no, I don't like. You know what makes me not like artists? Like I like their fan base sometimes and what they like kind of look like and perpetuate versus what the artist is actually saying. 'Cause I can fuck with what the
fuck
artist is
who
saying. But
listens
like,
to him.
yeah, no, but I like the
I
person.
can
I like the
listen to
person,
his
but I
shit all
don't tune
the
in
way
as
through.
much as like say. I mean, I don't know. It doesn't really like deter me or change anything. It's just certain times it's just kind of like, oh yeah, like this is kind of like whatever. But that's Kaiso's way of thinking.
Khalil got
Kaiso Reed.
questions.
Yeah, you got questions? Go ahead, man.
You know, I mean, I don't listen to Black that much. Like, I just heard a couple of his songs or whatever. I don't have questions.
What's that song? He did a remix of somebody's song. That was like his best song.
I can hear them Purdy's
Pretty
though.
cool.
That's
Oh,
just
yeah, I
called.
can hear my ex calling. Yeah, that's what I'm talking
How'd you sing that again?
Yeah, my ex calling.
This nigga just made it country.
That joint is hard.
Yeah.
My ex.
This nigga, Kaiso.
Oh yeah. So what's up?
Who are you
Next
fucking
segment.
with right
Who
now?
was
Who am I fucking with right
Yeah.
now? Who am I fucking with right now?
They selling mucho.
Cuco. It's this Mexican kid from California. And he makes like romantic tour moi type music.
Jug.
Jud.
My friend Jose put me on with him.
I like them. Facebook me on them, and I'm gonna dig into his discography.
Just a couple songs that he made that were good. It's One and Only. Lover is a Day.
You heard it here first.
Yeah, you heard it here first. Before he blows up and y'all be pissed. His name is Cuco.
Wait, he's not like a huge artist or
He's
anything?
not famous at all. My friend's brother met him from playing League of Legends.
Is this Beautiful Amber Eyes?
Huh? Yeah, that guy.
Hey, Beautiful Amber Eyes.
Yeah, shout out Jose.
Alright, Kaiso, any more questions?
No,
I think I've spoken enough.
We gotta know who Kaiso's fucking with.
Oh,
Go
really?
ahead. No, tell the people who
Yeah.
you fucking with since you want to hate. Go ahead.
We do
What
it
did
for
I
us.
hate on?
Hey man, do the thing.
Why you ain't on?
Why you anti?
Why you ain't on?
I used to say, nigga said, why you anti? Who am I fucking, man?
Oh, Love Fove.
Love.
Yeah,
I listen
Love
to him
Fove's
every
out,
day.
How was the
yeah.
concert?
I didn't go.
You didn't go?
I was tired. I had work.
I
I
was
got
in
to
the
work.
sticks.
I was like, damn, I gotta be at a rap concert. I'm
I
too
was
old for
in the
this.
sticks. I heard he got arrested or something.
He did some nut shit.
Yeah.
But I don't even like talking about people's legal
personal
stuff
shit. Yeah, just let them have it. Like, you got it. Like,
I'm still listening to him.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's the fucked up part about all of us, isn't it?
We're gonna
Tati,
still
we
listen
talk-
to it
It's about
all
the talent. Like,
I guess, but at the same
I
time,
always
like,
said,
when
I
are we
feel like
gonna take a stand and not,
media
like,
is
you
the
know?
only thing that separates us as human. Like, when you watch TV, everything that's on TV is what causes wars. So it's like, podcasts and radios is what people are brainwashed to talk about. Like in journalism, all we talk about is like the negatives. Like as soon as a famous person comes up, like at a podcast, they bring up, what did you do?
Yeah, that shit is corny.
So it's like it takes away from the art, because it's like a taxi driver. If he was a really good taxi driver, you wouldn't care about who he's fucking or like his legal battles. Just because you're good at something, everybody shouldn't.
First off, the fact that you just documented
No, I'm
a
saying-
taxi
You
driver
wouldn't
for
want to
me.
ride with
No,
him.
I'm
Kill
saying
somebody.
just because you're good at something, just because you're good at something doesn't mean everybody should be like caring about what you do. Like,
Yeah, I hear
okay,
you.
I'm good at DJing, so now everyone wants to know who
That
I'm
was just a
fucking, what
bad
I'm
example.
doing. But I'm just saying,
But
like,
No,
that's
I
how the
completely
world
understand. That was
works.
just
only in certain areas. You don't hear like cowboys beefing. Like, you don't ever hear about like
That's not true.
niggas that ride bulls. Like, yeah, I got the beef with the other nigga
That's
that's on
not
cowboys.
true. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. If you go to these places
Come on the
like this,
newspaper and stuff. You don't.
but there's
They don't get interviewed at Breakfast Club.
I
You
was
won't
in
see
the
no
I was in the
cowboy on
sticks.
Breakfast Club. Like,
I was
yeah,
in the
so-
sticks.
I see you're.
And every
See
commercial-
how you wrestled that deer back there.
I was
So who
in
you
the
fucking?
sticks. I was in the sticks, and every 10 minutes there was a commercial about tactical flashlights I read the newspaper. There's different little sects of like people and stuff, and like farmers and stuff. You know what I mean? And like who's doing better than who? They have like radio stations dedicated
like,
to
on
that
what scale
because it's
are
all
we
about
better than each
competition.
other? On what scale? Like, why are we like competing? Like, some people make music to inspire and express themselves. Like, not every person come out the gate like I'm about to be better than Nas and so and so. So like when you come up to a podcast and then be like, ask somebody like, do you think so and so and so and so is better than? It's like you're causing like drama or like you're
because that's
focusing
what
on that.
pays.
Like you're dividing. So like that's why I hate to come on podcasts and like compare or like say what you don't like or like.
You know what that brings me back to? It brings me back to the Taylor Swift Kanye West incident. You know that whole thing was like fixed. It was like a fixed incident. Both their marketing teams came together and decided like what would be good for Kanye to get sales on albums and Taylor to get sales on albums.
So she ran with that joint for like 3 years.
I know, and Kanye got even more like pickup and like said attention off of that than he ever would have gotten like for real, like because people ended up hating him. Then he made music that people would love so people couldn't hate him. He made that song Only One, or was it?
Yeah.
And exactly, you know what I'm saying? And then that's like, oh, I hated him, but now I love him because of this. It's all about the pickup of like where people choose to gather information or be like, all right, this is what's gonna happen here, this is what's gonna happen there, and then from there we'll show how human this person is after a while.
Yeah,
but nowadays,
sometimes when you're like, when you feel like you like kind of leveled out at a certain point in your career, you have to go down and go up.
Exactly.
To get to a higher point, you gotta have some downfall.
Exactly.
And then kind of like.
And like sometimes you don't really have to decline. Like say artists like Frank Ocean. Sometimes you just have to step back, reevaluate, just breathe. And then come back as contemplative as you were and more powerful within your song, your verse, yourself, and work off of that. Like that's what I think it is. But nowadays, especially like with rappers and stuff, I'm not gonna say any names. I'm not here to like expose or anything. But yo, these young niggas is wildin'. Like they really wildin'. Like,
but I also was wildin' at their age, and if I had like the whole world looking at me, people probably wouldn't fuck with me with half the shit that I was doing when I was 17, 18, 19. So that's why it's like, if we all look at our 18, 19 self, we wouldn't want to be friends with that nigga. Like
this is true.
They're off the shit.
And also back
like,
in the day too, like when our parents were younger and whatnot, like there were different like drugs and types of drinks and stuff that were like insane that people were getting involved in and like speakeasies and all that type of shit.
But that's what they're saying.
Like now
the
we just have our modernized versions of those types
old
of
heads talk about like selling drugs and stuff, but now we're talking about rapping about it. So like, what's the difference? Like I don't get
selling
it.
drugs, doing drugs.
Yeah.
But it's like we're still talking about drugs.
Yeah.
Either way.
It just flipped. You know what I'm saying? It's a slight paradigm shift.
But that's why I just feel like journalism is dead. Like when you watch TV, you never hear someone saying like, so what inspired you to make this? Or like any of them type of questions anymore. Like it's automatically like, so on the internet we saw that you were like fucking over your baby mom. It's like, why would you bring that up right now?
Put a Zanny in your baby mom's coffee.
Like my album just came out. Why are we talking about this? Like I swear I'm gonna curse somebody the fuck out if I have like a good ass album and I come up here and they're like, so you still fucking that nigga that was you saw you the pictures with?
Yeah,
like
shit.
What? Are you kidding me? Like who are you fucking? Like
that's a good mindset to have as far as first off, being a woman, that's powerful. You know what I'm saying? And for you to go for that trajectory is super amazing because of the fact that more artists will be attracted to you. You know, because they're like, oh, she wants to address like the good in my life and the cool things that are happening.
I hope one of me making it, because I did go to college, but like since I'm not from a rich family, like DJing is the only way that I'll be able to be like a public figure and work on the stuff that's in our economy that's fucked up. And I feel like it is fucked up that like black women only have a certain amount of chance to like make a difference or an impact. But like since music is what attracts people to me, like I want to be able to go in the Breakfast Club and talk about real shit. Like why is like cigarettes killing people, but that's legal, but like weed's illegal and alcohol kills people too, but that's $9.99 at wine and spirits. And like why don't we have health insurance for free when other countries they have health insurance for free? But we want to talk about the stuff that doesn't matter. Like why is a 19-year-old doing Xans and drinking lean and all that other stuff?
Yeah, exactly.
Like but we're not talking about what's we're not talking about what's in the household.
Yeah, exactly. These real issues. We just say there's problems, but we don't speak on them. Exactly.
You're not trying to help. You're just trying to shame people.
Like even with the Azealia Banks thing, like anytime she's brought up and there's like literally evidence that she's thrown off, like people still have no empathy and they're like, oh, because she has a mental illness, we're not supposed to talk about it. Yes, you're not. Like if someone's like crying out for help and she's on TV in her room cutting up chickens and doing all this crazy stuff, why are we laughing about it, or why are we even making the conversation to like bid off her? Like what are we gaining from that? Exactly. Like nobody's like trying. They're saying that people did reach out to her, but like after that point, it's like why are we on the radio giving a segment about giving her the donkey of the day. Like, that's stupid.
That's really messed up.
I didn't even hear about that.
Yeah, I heard about that. It's just because we're so desensitized. People go through so much, or think they go through so much, but they don't understand what it really is to go through things.
Yeah, my other podcast,
they just like, you know what I'm saying? It rolls over and they think that like, all right, let's take this content that's really serious and make it funny for all of us to be able to take this blow or take this punch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why people make memes of really fucked up shit and things like that, and people can breathe on it because like that kind of serves as like a comfort or a pillow or, you know what I'm saying? Like some type of reservoir for people to feel safe, you know?
Yeah.
Rather than like addressing these issues and directly approaching these issues. That's why so many kids are getting fucked up out here. That's why so many kids out here are dying. Like we just lost like fucking Fredo Santana. Like nobody, honestly, like 3 years ago, I wouldn't think that shit would have happened.
Yeah.
I know he would have still probably been doing lean. I don't think lean killed him. Like people are dying because of stress. People are dying because of drugs and stress. The shit around them, PTSD from shit around them. Like it's deeper than just like, oh, they're doing drugs. But then you got to get to the underlying issue.
I've
Why are
learned
they
that our
doing shit?
generation doesn't have empathy. Like the last podcast interview I did, like they asked me about like my view on beatings or whatever, and I was just letting them know like I come from an abusive household, so I personally wouldn't hit nobody. They are like, he does this thing where people text in like their responses, and somebody was like, it sounded to me like she deserves to get beat, like she's going down the wrong path, she needs some guidance. And I'm like,
Wow.
I gave y'all 3 seconds into my life, said that I was abused, and now you're saying that I deserve to get abused, and you don't know me, you don't know what I do now, and I'm like, for you to say I need guidance, like I have 2 jobs, I have an apartment, I run my own business, I
Let's
DJ, I don't do pills, like what guidance? So it's like people get on podcasts and listen to like Breakfast Club or like go on YouTube and watch an interview from an artist, and it's like that was literally a 5-minute conversation, and now you have all these connotations and like judgments and opinions just because you listen to their music or like because you're listening to this podcast. Like you don't have an opinion. Like you do have an opinion, but you don't have like a lane to say like, oh, you deserve to get abused. Like you don't fucking know me. So like I kind of was just like, wow, like this is where the state we're in as the youth. That's like we feed off negativity, like we feed off like spreading negativity instead of someone saying like, damn, like you were abused, like that's fucked up. You said I deserved it, and it's like, what do you gain from saying type stuff like that?
Exactly, I agree.
So yeah.
Yeah, we hit a lot of points there. I got real deep. I didn't get to say what I was fucking with. I don't even think I need to anymore. I'm fucking with I'm fucking with anybody who's going towards their goals.
No, Check West.
Oh yeah. Sure.
Always! I was about to shout young and out again!
This is the 3rd episode since I had Kaiso and Khalil with me, and like every episode we talk about Chef West a little bit. Like we always shout him out in some.
Yeah, shout out my boy.
Yeah, shout out him on my end just because he's African. I'm African. I can relate.
And he a young
Shit is
boy.
fire. Yeah, and a lot of my homies know him personally, and they tell me like stories about him. I think he's a cool kid, and I think I'm not gonna say who he signed with, but I think he's made that step. Yeah, I think he made that step. Yeah, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it afterwards. I'm not trying to put his beat out there. African brother from another. Keep doing your fucking thing. And who I'm fucking with, honestly, man, I'm fucking with a lot of Stevie Wonder. I've been listening to a lot of Stevie Wonder. No lie. Stevie Wonder, I'm fucking with you, OD. You're doing an amazing job. You've done an amazing job. Ribbon in the Sky is gonna play at my wedding if I ever decide to follow that constitution.
I listen to a lot of Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson forever. But yeah, that's and NERD, old NERD. Their new album again was great, but I really fuck with Fly or Die. Really made me who I am, so I listen to that like damn every day. So
Is that what made you like this?
yeah, I'm geeked up.
Geeked up.
Like on the Fly or Die.
I might squeeze the bean.
I might squeeze the bean. I'm into my way so much. Whoa.
So Khalil, who you fucking with? Haven't heard from you in a while, man.
Fucking with Drake. Diplomatic Immunity is a pretty dope track.
Yeah. Okay. Yo. Actually, yes. Yes.
Like compared to God's Plan, it was
God's Plan is
the better half of that single.
I like both. They're pretty good.
Word. Who else? Guess I like the Yeah Yeah Yeahs, the old band. What's it called? The track. Yeah, Live Up. Yeah, that's about it.
But what's your guys' views on like sexism and women in the industry? Do you guys like witness it amongst your friends?
Absolutely. I think niggas need to shut the fuck up and
He needs to chill out.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry because that shit blows my. I've seen a lot of shit. I think niggas just need to chill, accept what no is, and rock with that and work towards just becoming a better person for yourself in order to understand how people feel about certain situations. I'm really not trying to hear any niggas talking about like, this woman did this woman did that, bro. End of the day, your mom is a woman. She brought you into this world. If you don't learn how to respect a fucking woman, bro, you should, yo, fuck out of here, man. Yo, KG, drop mic, baby.
Oh yeah, don't be the guy that be like, my man said, and you been it. Don't be that guy.
Man.
Well,
That shit is crazy.
to answer your question, in my industry specifically, no, I don't see it very often. Mostly because I only work around men, except for like my mom is in my industry, but like she's treated with a sense of respect. So I don't really see sexism too much. But there are some people that I know that shouldn't have jobs, in my opinion, based on how they treat women. But that's outside of like, that's in their personal lives. I know things about their personal lives where it's like, I don't think you should really be able to have opportunities because of how you treat women. But that's not.
Customers shouldn't feel safe in your hands.
Say State Farm, nigga.
Yeah, I just keep my distance from them. But I do feel like women just don't. Oh, that reminds me. How do y'all feel about that Monique thing? Because I feel like there is a thin line. There's a thin line between feeling like you don't have equal opportunities because of you're black or you're a woman, or just because you're not.
Where you're going with this.
Just because you're not popping.
She
you're
needs
not
to
relevant. But
understand.
like,
Could I ask a question?
her
What is
little-
this situation?
okay. Can I?
Go ahead.
Are you going to explain the whole situation? Go ahead.
So she feels, cause you know how Amy Schumer and everybody has Netflix stand-up comedy specials for like millions of dollar contracts or whatever. She wanted a contract where they were only offering her like thousands of dollars, not millions. So she doesn't seem as though like her resume and all the work that she put in and all her awards she won, why that Amy Schumer just came out and she's getting offered millions. So she's trying to make it seem like because she's a black woman. But if you look at the parallel in business, and Netflix is a business, the youth not right now is not looking up for Monique. Like I don't remember the last time I watched
You
the
just remember Precious.
Like,
Alright, so I got more details.
So
Alright, so
it's
she
like-
got offered $500,000.
That's nothing.
She got offered $500,000 for her Netflix special, and Amy Schumer got offered like 11 million or something like that. But Amy Schumer has like a huge fan base.
Yeah.
She has a huge fan base.
Huge.
But my thing is like, if you think about it, Monique's never made $500,000 probably off of any
If
product.
it was a movie role, I'd understand. Like
Maybe a movie role. No,
Role.
on Precious she made what was it? Like $50,000 or something like that.
Is it?
Yeah, like that's all she made off that movie. So I'm just saying she hasn't had a big payday in so long.
Maybe
How
she
would
could-
she expect?
She might need to swap out management. But I
don't
can
know.
see how
We
she
also
sees it
don't
as
know
a
the
race
ins and
game.
outs.
But Dave
I don't
Chappelle
know.
also
I'm
got
not
But
into
a
yeah,
lot of
Dave
money
Chappelle got a
himself.
ton of money because he has a huge
But then again, he's a guy. See, that's where
But Amy
It
Schumer
has nothing to do with that.
And Amy Schumer's white though. Yeah, it can have something.
I don't
to do
think
with that.
Dave Chappelle's situation has anything to do with being a guy. Dave Chappelle
Yeah,
is just a
he's
legend. He's the
Well,
best.
But he's still
maybe
a guy.
if you think about it, imagine you like you're in your peak of like success and you did everything you wanted to accomplish, and then you try to go get a Netflix special and they're like, yeah, not let it know. And you're like,
Who?
wait, no,
Who is that?
hypothetical.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Yeah, whoever she hit up, like Netflix wise. And they're like, no, like we're only offering you this much. Like, as a human, yeah, I'm gonna be like, that's fucked up. Look at what I did, nigga. But like on the business side, she needs to like wake up.
Yeah, step up maybe because this low offering, she could probably get some more traction off of it. You know what I mean? If she gets more traction off of it, then they'll offer her more to maybe get a new.
But
I mean,
special.
I say she should just make her own
problem.
content, and if she like does have the talent to be funny, she could do her own content and make
Exactly.
money off streams or money off anything. Like she could do her own podcast on iTunes, make money off that. You can go on
She is doing that
YouTube.
now.
Yeah,
She's doing that with her husband now.
so there you go. Problem solved.
I wonder what her demographic really
It's
is.
become relevant
But
again.
my thing, I don't think she's gonna. Even if she did her own comedy specials, I don't think she's gonna make $500,000.
Never
off
say
that.
never.
I'm just saying I don't think.
I don't
personally
know.
don't think. I don't know. But I don't think she's gonna make that much. I don't think it was a bad amount of money. Especially since she's only worth about 10
Yeah, you just gonna put her business
I feel
out.
like that would be a good
500,000 is a
opportunity.
good-
I feel like Netflix is a good
Put her
opportunity.
business out there
Because you
like
can
that.
like, if you do good with that,
I did my
she could have
research.
signed another contract. Like, okay, let's see if you do good with this.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Give me
saying.
another one.
But that's how I feel about it. I feel like if she would have took
The
it,
cops is like, nah.
If she,
Monique, where the fuck are you?
if she would have took the money, she could have easily got her fan base back. She would have that exposed her to a bigger audience. She could have got more.
She doesn't look at it like that. She got a Grammy.
Yeah, because she was just like, bro,
Like,
I got a Grammy. I don't need this.
But that's how you feel after a while. You feel entitled because you worked hard, you're hungry, like. And in a world where like it's hard for a woman, it's hard being black, and you're both, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like
I get it.
I could see where she stands, but at the same time, on the other end of it, because you know KG is always devil's advocate. She needs to, Monique, it's okay to take that,
Please
take
don't
that
shout
like.
Monique on this. Just acting like she about to listen to this. Like,
Come on, man, fuck you up. What part of Philly you in, Kaiso? I will come there and fuck you up.
someone said, how much did she get for Almost Christmas?
I have no idea.
That's a movie.
I did a small.
That's the last
research.
movie.
Yeah, you didn't dig, did you?
Yeah, I dig
The
that.
Monique files.
No, but my point being, I understand both ends. I understand how she feels personally, and I also understand reality wise, it's just how it is.
Her entity as a brand business, like that auntie comedy entertainment type.
She has her lane.
It's like she has her lane, but if you think about what we're watching, we're not trying to look at her.
Nobody's watching
But
Medea, bro.
She has a fan base. It's just not. It's not an Amy Schumer $10 million fan base. She does have a fan base though.
Like we're not discrediting her
at all.
I never watched something and I was like, yo, get her out this movie, but we're not like, 10 million, here you go.
Yeah. Like I would never pay for a Monique. Like I would never be like, oh, I'm going to see Monique. Like,
Where are you going tonight? I'm going to see Monique.
yeah, like Dave Chappelle, I'll pay for it. Amy Schumer, I've definitely.
I still wonder why that is though, because I wonder if it has anything to do with her being a black woman in the first.
Everything
No,
has everything
No,
to do
because
with
the
race.
girl that's
Everything has everything to do with race.
the black girl.
Tiffany Haddish.
Yeah,
Tiffany Haddish is hilarious. I would definitely pay for that. She's funny. It's just how it is. Tiffany Haddish.
And then she's younger, so it's like relatable.
She's an attitude.
I don't know.
You don't want to listen to your mom in the hair salon making jokes with her friends. Like it's funny, but it's like, all right, mom.
Alright, mom, chill.
Wait, this is Monique or Tiffany?
Monique.
Yeah, she's talking about Monique is like an auntie type.
No, this is true.
And then Tiffany
That
Haddish-
archetype
Tiffany
is-
Haddish
They're like,
hilarious.
we respect you because you're our elder.
Yeah.
Also a legend.
Yeah.
But also,
It's like that little mini legendary
I can't think of any of her material right now.
I don't even
right?
think Tiffany Haddish is funny, but I don't even think she got a big payday for the stuff she did with Netflix and stuff like that. I don't think she had a big payday
Then
yet.
again,
She started
she's
Yeah.
not a
She's doing
legend.
good for
wanna
her.
get it,
Yeah.
though.
You gotta understand why she feels the way she does, but we could be on the
No.
side.
She's not relevant, they said, because she dissed Oprah and Lee Daniels.
Woo!
Oh yeah, take that 500,000 BD.
She did that.
Take that 500,000
She
BD.
also dissed Whoopi Goldberg too.
Just Whoopi Goldberg and Oprah, she just
Double
legendary
whammy!
black women.
Like,
and
dissing black women and
protesting
black
that?
woman.
That's crazy.
That's a
Rise up! Rise up! That's what she was saying. Everybody was like, nah.
I ain't rising up against Oprah.
We not rising, we
Same.
comfortable. Damn, that sucks.
Yeah, we cool.
Complacent sucks.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you gotta just work towards.
I can't wait to drink some wine. Like, cheers, Monique.
You know what I'm
Cheers.
saying? Cheers, Mr. Monique.
Cheers to Monique.
Let's go.
Nah, but I still respect her and I understand
I do
what
too.
she feels.
I do too.
But she doesn't deserve the millions of dollars she expects.
She deserves the amount.
I feel like
her
we're
heart's
talking about this
content
way
of money.
longer.
Yeah, we were dragging it. Yeah.
That's
Monique, again, yeah.
Woo! Alright, got that out the bag.
She just needs 4 clout tokens.
You 4 cloud tokens and you're in. That's it.
She needs to know.
Yo, no.
Yeah, you're bugging.
At this point, be her manager.
Alright.
We're not
Yeah.
doing
Well,
it.
that's what I think about like women in the industry. I just think like it's a shame when like anybody isn't allowed to, like specifically women aren't allowed to.
sorry, I had to
like
It's a shame, really.
He wait for him to boost.
Nah, I'm just waiting.
Hey,
Go
Bob.
ahead. Finish your thought.
Bob, launch pad.
Finish your thought.
Come on.
We need you.
Tag you in.
Say again.
shit. Yeah, 5 minutes.
Nigga, they staring at you. Do you, nigga? Get in there, nigga. Yo, look at the mic when you talking to it.
Nah, but anyway, another segue is since you are a DJ and you make your collage and stuff like that. What are your other art mediums? Do you want to rap? Anything else you want to do?
I co-directed my all my promo videos and all my recaps. So I want to start making a film. I actually wrote down the treatment to do a skateboard documentary about our skate culture in Philadelphia and how I feel it's overlooked and we don't really get respected. And how tearing down Love Park really tore down a whole community of skaters and now it's kind of broken. And I want to do a documentary called Scene Girl and based on judgments and opinions of me all because I used to go party which like I used to feel like had no correlation to anything when guys would be like, well, I don't really like a girl that be in the mix, but it's like you go to the parties too with your friends. So I used to never get that, and I would see the same people at every party, but then I would only get the connotation that I'm a party girl. But I see the same people every weekend, and I never hear anybody else be called a party girl. So I just wanted to like make a documentary and try to figure out like why is that a thing that like
Jealousy.
it's such a negative thing when a girl likes to go to the club or party. Like it doesn't make sense to me. Cause when you're there too, and no nigga, no girl ever in life was like, well, yeah, he be the club with his friends. I ain't dating him.
That's not true.
Bro, bitches be right on their head in their section drinking they fucking liquor.
That's not true. That's happened to me. That's happened to me.
But you're also like hype.
I'm hype. What you mean? Yeah, I'm humble, man. Y'all niggas don't see me, man. I'm out here cloaked very well. Bruce Wayne, jiggy shit.
But yeah, so I want to do a documentary on. It's called Scene Girl, and I'm gonna like interview girls that I know that like go out a lot and how like that reputation ruins relationships and like just your reputation. Period. It just makes it seem like it's like a bad thing that you like to go out. It doesn't necessarily mean that you like go out to fuck guys or like to do drugs. Like some girls just like music.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Yeah, I feel like that. I feel like the reason that guys don't like it is not because they're going out. I feel like a lot of it is because guys be claiming and get stuff with girls that never happened. So it's kind of like be like, oh, I was fucking on blah blah blah.
that can happen to anything. Like insecurity comes with like rumors come from anywhere. Like
stop lying that happened and spreading that around.
Then it's a lot of insecurity too, because guys know how, like sometimes guys with bad intentions or ill intent, they know how they think, and they would assume that everybody else in that club is thinking the same way that they're thinking. Like
I mean, as a DJ, my boyfriend had to deal with that. Like he stopped coming to clubs completely because it's like guys will come up to me while he's standing there, like they don't care. So it's like, it's hard being a public figure, I guess I am, and like being out because I have to go out. Like when I'm out, it's not because I'm having fun. Either I'm going to show love to one of my DJ friends or like, it's like business, like to go talk to somebody about something. So it's like, I kind of had let him know like, yeah, I'm out all the time, but I'm not out here to like, go dance on niggas. 9 times out of 10 I'm dancing with a girl. Like I don't go out there for guys. So I just wanted to like do like a social experiment, try to figure out and ask guys like where does that come from? Where like y'all correlate a party girl to like not wifeable. Because you're going there too, so you're not wifeable.
Territory, ego, and angst, and fucking insecurity. But that's gonna be cool to see on the screen. Or yeah, that's gonna be cool to see. That's gonna be really deep. I like that. Tati dropping gems, y'all. Dropping gems.
Come on, drop some more gems.
Give us some more gems, man. Hit us with some real rhythm, man.
What's next?
Some swing.
Oh, well, like in the future, I want to start like a foundation for like single moms or like kids with like moms that have like mental illness, like bipolarness or like alcohol addiction. Because like I used to live in a shelter when I was like little with my mom. I was about like maybe 1 or 2. I don't really remember. But she was like addicted to alcohol and she's like bipolar. And I feel like it's not really like a lot of like outlets for girls in that situation. Like they usually either like take you away from the parent or you go to therapy, but they don't really have like a place where you could like talk to someone and like relate with other people. So I like wanted to like just have like a safe place for girls to go to like get help and like know how to deal with living with someone with a sickness. Because like being friends with someone with a drug addiction is one thing, but like when you live with like your mom and like she's like addicted to drugs and she's like bipolar, it's like you kind of are living with what she goes through.
Right.
So it was like even though I didn't have like a drug addiction and I'm not like crazy, I kind of had to like literally go through everything that she went through, and I like didn't have nobody to talk to about it because I was a single kid. Like I never dad, so I just really wanted to raise money or something, like make more rec centers so people have like an outlet and be able to talk to people.
Right.
Niggas both said right at the same time. It must have been that deep, niggas. Must have been that deep for y'all. Alright.
Yeah.
Now, but Tati is continuously dropping gems. I will say, live and direct, Kaiso Ree will say, I love Tati. She's a great person. She's a wonderful being. She's been really amazing. I've known her like for damn near most of my life. Yeah, known her for like most of my life, and I appreciate that she's always continuing and striving to learn about things, like things she doesn't understand, things that she wants to understand, like things that she wants to understand. And I feel like a lot of women can learn from her. Like truth be told, that's my sentiment.
Thank you,
So
dinosaur.
love you, Brexy.
Yeah, so follow her on Instagram.
Please.
Pay attention to what she's doing.
Please.
Oh, follow me on
Attend her
Twitter
events.
where I talk about
yeah.
everything. I'm Godtho. IMGODTHO.
One more time.
I'm Godtho.
Spell it out.
IMGODTHO.
Yeah, you got these niggas' attention, man. They gonna listen when they listen. Who I thought I was. Oh God.
But But yeah, that was.
Instagram,
Pastel.
Tatiana me.
Yeah.
Pastel.
This is Pastel Social.
Thanks for having me.
Woo!
Anytime. And now we about to sit
Oh yeah,
down.
wait. You need, what's your outro song? Y'all play outro songs. What you want to hear? Today?
Oh, but Cheeky
What song though?
kills.
What cheeky kills? Okay, we're gonna put that in there. Boom.
Bye, y'all. Thanks for watching.